go.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game. And I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
It's Morant with the drive. And yes, it's good.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
MP with a screen on Jackson. James finds MP. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. He said that James Harden has the ability to win a game all by himself. Coach said there's no limit to how many points he can score. We have to try to make other people beat us and live with the results. So they'll try to do what they can to get the ball out of his hands. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Hart still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Down low, stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Again, the Lakers.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
Grant, and Davis sends it back.
This is what AD gives you.
Nice team. Just let that flow, guys.
Team multiple times.
Lakers on D. It's a 5-point game. Just 5 to shoot. Brooks, the pass to Bain. Fires the three.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud.
No good there. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
I think a lot of people were surprised by that result because on paper, you didn't think that that game would be that competitive.
Tillman's shot is good.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
And LeBron throws it down.
Just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point God moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry. And he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
Fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Here's Morant. And a missed layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
LeBron kicks to MP. James a screen on Brooks. Back to LeBron. Over Brooks. James, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Out left to the wing. Morant left side. And 2 free throws coming up on it.
Alex Caruso. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
He is truly a gifted playmaker. Great vision, and he manipulates defenses to create openings for his teammates.
Let's not forget, he led the nation in assists his sophomore season at Murray State. His court sense and feel for the game are at especially for a player his age. Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
Jackson a screen on Harden. Here's Bain. No points in the game yet for him. Brooks with no one around. And he's good on the 3-ball.
A big-time ISO player in college. Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
Caruso, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. And
second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And the dunk by MP.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Bucket is good. Morant's got 6.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brooks against MP. MP sets the screen for LeBron. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Bain passes to Tillman. And there's the pass to Morant. And there's the drive. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers leading by 6. Here's MP. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feet. That's 10 points for MP.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Harden scanning the floor. MP with a screen on Morant. The drive by MP. And it's in there. He's got 12.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Hits the 3-point bomb. And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. They lead by 7. James, the pass to MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get it. It's on Jaren Jackson. For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Lamb comes in for James Harden. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Alex Caruso.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
Here's MP, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And Davis throws it down.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Nunn finds Williams. Now Melton. Pass to Clark. And James picks up the foul. That's his
first personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Lakers, Georgie James.
Here's Clark. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Nunn, and he dunks it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Westbrook. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Drives to the hoop, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
and that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Melton passes to Clark. Back to Melton. Picked by Clark. Melton, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Clark, Lamb going inside, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up officially.
Number 10. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies,
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment. For the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft. And that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Melton feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by James.
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
The kick out to Westbrook. From past the arc. And no good. And Memphis the other way now.
2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. MP against Williams. MP up top. He dishes it to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Another miss by MP. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Pass to Melton. Pass to Williams. Clark outside. James against Adams. This one for 3. And it's MP with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 8. The pass to Lamb. MP with a screen on Nunn. 3-pointer. No good from Lamb. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Adams, the pass to Melton. Inside. Williams gets to Adams. Williams, a screen on Lamb. Gets it to go. That one good from Nunn. Nunn's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to MP. Outside, Lamb. Driving in. Back to MP. Outside, Lamb. Jang dishes to Lamb. The rebound by Steven Adams. Nunn looking around. Westbrook with the nice D there. And so it's Los Angeles.
This is 4. The Lakers 40. All right. Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
And for those of you...
Grizzlies substitution. Grizzlies timeout.
For Williams. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Alex Caruso in for Cook. Then for the Grizzlies, Steven Adams comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Bain. So with Harden on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel has out there. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Then it's MP, and it's Rivers, and it's Caruso in at the 1.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
We've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered a big performance. He scored 41 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't
James. That's his second personal foul. The 4th team foul. At the line,
he wants to dictate tempo.
And Greg, that's a quality that served him well. He had a lot to prove when he came into this league. He had to be assertive early on. That attitude has never left him. He still is an intimidator. Woo! Love it, love it.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Williams kicks to none. Jackson a screen on Westbrook. Here he goes. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. MP passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
The flush from Anthony Davis. 2 very loud points.
Passes it to Nunn. Now the feed to Jackson. Over James. And too long on the shot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And good that time. Davis has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning. His second foul.
That's his second personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting from
And he has been really good here in the free throw line in the first half.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
And the Lakers making a change here. Lamb's checked in. LeBron is screen on Williams. MP dishes to LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
Boy, as a roller, the strength and speed of LeBron, tough cover for anyone.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming in.
Easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in. Into the lane. Great D that time from Davis.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And so it looks like here's Lamb. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Westbrook with a wide-open look. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Melton, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
Jackson kicks to none. Pass to Williams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot clock at 3. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. None can't get it to fall. Los Angeles has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. To the paint. Here's Davis. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Now, here's Melton. He's covered by Westbrook. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul.
2 minutes. Charging foul called on the Anthony Melton.
Nice his body and take the charge.
That's his first personal foul.
MP against Williams. The pass to Westbrook. On the wing, layup. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Anthony Davis has been huge on the offensive glass, using his length to get second-chance points.
Adams with the screen on Lamb. And stolen by MP. Now, here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. And here's Nunn. Coming in off a 10-point game in his last outing.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Off target with his 3. And Los Angeles guys shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. To the inside. Here's LeBron. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. LeBron's got 17.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Melton. Passes to Jackson. And the rejection by LeBron. Puts it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
When Anthony Davis gets in a rhythm like this, it's good for the whole team. The other guys feed off his energy.
James against Jackson. One second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles.
The Lakers, 78. The Grizzlies, 48.
Keep doing what you're doing, guys!
The passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
The engine that makes them run. He's been able to push the action, and he's making great decisions.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Memphis. Looks at the 3 with Jackson at the 4. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2 guard. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Harden against Morant. And the rejection by Jackson.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
And stolen by MP. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Morant with a wide-open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morant's got 14 points.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Bane, guarded by Harden. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
James outside. Caruso, the pass to Davis. Kicks it out to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Davis with a screen on Morant. The 3 from MP. And the Lakers with another miss. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Jackson down low. Working on James. Lost contact on the shot.
Again, anything can be a foul. All right.
That's his third.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. That's good from Jackson.
We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player.
Step back on that one and let it fly. And that's now 30 points for MP. Morant outside. Feeds it to Jackson. He doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers take it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The defense has no answer for LeBron, allowing him to really run things on offense.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's MP.
Okay.
That's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the right now. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that and the dunk by James.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you every time.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenging guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Morant, the bounce pass. Poked away. Here's Jackson, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr. 2 shots.
As well.
Corky Dangs checked in for James. Both free throws good from Jackson. Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Caruso. Guarded by Morant. And the dunk by MP.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be
That's his
And
third
now only
personal
1
foul.
away from being in the penalty.
Team
Brandon
foul.
Clark. He's checked in for Memphis.
Grizzlies substitution, Brandon Clark.
And so it's Memphis with it. Shot from free throw range. Rebound by Jang. Jang's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Cook, he's checked in for the Lakers. Morant outside. They set the pick. Over Harden. Kept alive. Tillman. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Wasted no time on that one. 36 points for MP.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Clark sets a screen for Brooks. Steps back and fires. Rebound the Lakers. Jang's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And when you watch Dylan Brooks play, he's got some sandpaper to his game. Not shy about trading elbows.
I love those guys. You need these guys to win in this league. Willing to take the defensive challenge and put their bodies on the line to get stops.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
We love the effort, MP.
At the line for Los Angeles,
he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Launches a three, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
MP, that's for two. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Morant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bane, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Cook kicks to MP. Cranes the three-pointer. MP's got 42 in the game.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
It's Morant with the drive. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
It's Davis on the wing. MP with a screen on Morant. Kicks it out to MP. 5 to shoot. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Morant passes to Bane. Got that bucket in no time at all. Bane's got 6.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Jang finds MP. Jang with a screen on Morant. In the corner, Cook with it. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Cook's got his first.
timeout called for Memphis. The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans. Fans, your Laker girl. Grizzlies substitution.
Just going with almost an entire. Los Angeles leading by 19. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Then it's MP. Then it's Harden. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And for Memphis, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Morant passes to Nunn. Out to Brooks from downtown. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
MP passes to Davis. Here's Caruso. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Nunn. And that one hits back iron.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
He had a nice open look right there. LeBron's got 24.
Nice touch on the jumper. Even at this stage in his career, LeBron's floor spacing ability continues to evolve.
Jackson kicks to Nunn. Tillman passes to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Nunn. It's hauled in by LeBron. Lakers leading by 22. Pass to MP. In the corner, Harden. MP with a screen on Nunn. Basket good.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
MP against Brooks. And the foul called on MP.
That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Morant looking around. 5 on the clock. They need this. And foul on the shot.
LeBron James. That's his 5th personal foul. Second team foul.
Brooks that time drawing the foul.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far?
Not practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I would do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented, at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Great open look there. MP's got 47 points.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And he's able to get it back. Here is Harden, the Lakers on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. MP outside. Yet another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Clock at 2. Brooks misses. Los Angeles has gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Harden, that's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And the pass to Nunn. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
It's funny watching Brooks. He kind of lulls you to sleep, and then he explodes with an aggressive move.
Stolen by Brooks. Now, Nunn. Dishes it to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Kicks it to Brooks. 4 on the clock. Good defense by MP. Lakers have gone on a tear here in the 4th. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Good on the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Morant passes to Tillman. Back to Morant. They set the pick. Out to Brooks. Fires from deep. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
MP passes to Davis. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now here's Morant. Left side Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. In the corner, Harden. LeBron outside. Inside. MP kicks to LeBron. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And here's MP for three. Wow, through the contact.
Dylan Brooks. That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Kicks it out to MP. Chang, a screen. Back to Williams. Here's Rivers. A three-pointer off the mark. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Williams, that's good.
Williams.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Morant dishes to Williams. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson from long range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Rivers. MP outside. Morant left side. And finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
On the wing, MP. Cook kicks to Williams. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
And the dunk by MP.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Jackson, a screen on Rivers. Here's Melton. Kick out to Adams. Pass to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. 6 to shoot. Adams with the screen on Williams. Here's Melton. And a miss there on the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
The height and the reach, that makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Chang, the pass to Cook. He kicks to MP. He feeds it to Jang. Stolen by Jackson. And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is...
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
Come on. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. Passes it to Jackson. Over LeBron. That one wide left. And here's MP for 3. Gets
Your Lakers, 143. The Grizzlies. 111. Thank you, everyone, for making it out and supporting your team. We hope to see you again soon for the next home game.